What up, guys? So today is Thursday. It's a new day. I came yesterday to the shop to drop some stuff off. I was supposed to come work on my car, but some things happened and I ended up not being able to come to the shop for the rest of the day. But I'm here now. I gotta recheck the timing or the tension on my tensioner bolt, and then gotta start ripping this out. I gotta get these bolts right here mounted up to the engine, because the bolts I have on the stand already are actually for the idler pulley bracket, or for that thing, the tensioner bracket. And I got caught up with a bunch of things yesterday, so I wasn't able to do anything. But I did get some parts in today, or well, yesterday. I got some side skirts for the Eclipse. I will do an opening on that. I did tell you guys I did get my flywheel bolts. I got my grill for my Evo, or the grill for the Evo from an Evo for my Lancer. There you go, that's what I was trying to say. But I am hungry as hell right now. I'm gonna walk down to the gas station and I'm gonna go get something to eat. Yeah. Alright, I'm going back to the shop now. I got me some breakfast burger thing. I don't know what it is, and finger steaks, and got me a ginger monster. Tried it out yesterday. It was recommended to me by a friend. Turns out that shit's pretty bomb. But I'm on my way back to the shop. It's right up there. Pretty convenient to have a gas station that serves food and everything right next door. But once I get done eating, we'll get to pulling that engine out and getting that other engine on the engine stand all put back together and ready to get dropped back into that Eclipse. Alright, well, that's it for today, guys. Well, not for today, but for now. Alright, so now that I got the bolts that I needed to get put back on, or the ones that I got from the store on here that I needed. Now I got these. Now I can get all of this stuff right here and all of this put back on, because this is literally basically what I was waiting for. So now that I got all that took apart, I'm gonna get this cherry picker back put together or folded up, redo that tensioner on the timing, and then put all the covers back on, clean up the bottom side of the motor so I can put the oil pan back on, and hopefully finally get to pulling the motor out of the Eclipse. I probably need to run down to AutoZone and get a couple trays, one for the oil, one for the coolant, and drain all the fluids out of this engine, pull it out, get this other engine dropped in, and buy some more oil and coolant and everything. Hopefully my radiator isn't cracked, because I do know it was leaking when we brought it. I think we did crack the freaking radiator, so I'm going to have to make a trip up to Twin Falls, to Jalopy Jungle or Barger Matson or somewhere, and pull a radiator from one of the Eclipses and replace it. I'm really wanting to get an aluminum one, but kind of on a time limit and on a budget. Alright, so I had to take the tensioner, the hydraulic tensioner out, because I pulled the pin out and I didn't have enough tension, and the only way I was able to get it compressed back was using this vice grip. It was a little hard because that vice grip's not bolted down, but now that I got this taken off, I gotta tighten these bolts back up and get the correct tension on this. Hopefully I don't throw off the timing, because I really don't want to have to redo the whole timing belt. Alright guys, here's an update. I had to make a trip around town. I didn't record any of this. I fucking left my camera here at the shop. But I struggled on getting this damn tensioner to the right tension. I talked to a buddy of mine. He said that you know you get the right tension when you can spin this freely. I mean, you could pull it out and put it back in. So everything's good. All my marks are lined up. You can see here, right there. See the timing right there to there. Now, the way I did to get that correct tension on that was using some snap ring pliers. Just got it in and just pulled over and tightened up that bolt. Now I just ordered the correct tool for doing this and a cam gear, because I am planning to dual overhead this engine when I finally get my Lancer up and running and actually have a vehicle to drive. I don't want to get into too big of a project and not have a car running. So, I mean, I showed you guys earlier, here's the dual overhead for the Eclipse. It's a G4JS head off of a Hyundai Elantra, I believe. I'm gonna run an NA, so I got all the cam gear, or the cam position sensors, the housings, and the water piping somewhere in here. I think I can use the original one off of the Eclipse. I got the Evo 8 throttle body right here. I just need to get it cleaned up some. Same thing with the intake manifold, fuel rail. Probably need to buy some bolts here and there, a couple little things here and there, brackets and stuff like that. Hopefully one day I can get it as built up as this engine. But until then, my Lancer is going to be my main priority on getting that completely built and boosted. So now I'm gonna do a time lapse of getting all these brackets and pulleys and everything put back on this engine, and give you guys an update of everything later, and then start pulling this engine out of the Eclipse. But I need to take this hood off, and I need to find a safe place for it because it is carbon fiber, and I already got a few cracks in it. There's one there. I know I got one up here by this hinge or the latch, and then there's another crack right here. So I need to keep it in a safe place. I don't want it to end up breaking more or getting more messed up. But we'll be back with y'all in a bit. Alright guys, well, I got some of the wiring harness took apart. My ride's here. I gotta go get that catch can for the coolant, and I think that is all that I'm gonna need for right now. So we're gonna go get that, pick that up, and then we'll be back. So let's go, guys. Alright guys, I'm back from AutoZone. I picked this bad boy up so I can dump all the coolant out and have a place to drain the coolant. I kinda splurged a little. I bought this masking tape so I tape up on this catch can. Antifreeze only. I don't want people mixing it with oil. We have one for oil right there.